The time is now 5:09 here on this beautiful Monday morning. So Central Georgia, when I walked into the studio, I did not have my glasses on. And now I'm looking at Alex and I'm like, oh wow, this is the first time I have ever seen him while he's been here wear any UGA colors.
So I joked just a second ago. I used to say it would take an act of Congress to get me to do it. I guess a proclamation by the governor also works. So,
there we go.
There we go.
Go Dogs.
So Governor Kemp did declare today Hunker Down Day here in the state, inviting all Georgians to wear red and black. So although maroon and white is better, I must oblige. Here we go with a live look in Los Angeles. That's where the Georgia Bulldogs are waking up this morning, where the national championship game will be played later on tonight there in the Golden State. Talking about temperatures back here in Central Georgia in the 40s and 50s. 51 in Macon, 51 in Warner Robins. 49 in Cochran, 46 in Eastman, and 49 in McRae this morning, 10 minutes after 5. Across Georgia, there's a pretty good range in temperatures, 58 down in Brunswick, all the way to 39 in Blue Ridge. This is a cold front working its way through. That's part of the reason why we had some rain through the overnight hours. Much cooler air back up to the northwest this morning. 26 in St. Louis, how about 30 in Springfield, Missouri, and 36 in Little Rock, Arkansas. Not talking about anything on the radar picture anymore. The rain we saw through the evening last night and into the overnight hours is long gone, falling apart as it moved through Central Georgia. And as we roll into the afternoon now, temperatures rising into the mid-50s. 55 in Macon and Warner Robins by the noon hour, and we will all touch 60 or so by later on this afternoon. That high temperature coming your way right around 4 p.m. During the evening tonight, expect some clouds to build in. Notice the time. This is 7 p.m. here, so this is as the national championship is beginning. Partly cloudy skies across the area, temperatures falling down into the 40s throughout the game. So if you're going to be watching it outside, expect temperatures to be on the cooler side with the clouds building, and then into the overnight hours, temperatures back down into the 30s across Central Georgia by tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon, we do get a few degrees warmer with a little more sun across the area. This is 4 p.m. temperatures in the low 60s before we cool off down into the upper 30s once again for Wednesday morning. On into Wednesday afternoon, same song and dance. Some clouds building through the afternoon, but with a small chance of rain there on Wednesday. I got it at about 10%. Before our next weather maker begins to come our way on Thursday. Here we are at 5 p.m. That's a front coming through, potentially some storms right along with that, but clearing out for Friday and for the weekend here in Central Georgia. Now, as I mentioned, today officially Hunker Down Day now, and I wanted to point out our weather here in Central Georgia, much better than out in LA. Plenty of sun to go around today, no chance of rain. Meanwhile, out in LA, what's called an atmospheric river has set up along the west coast, and they're dealing with a ton of rain, especially areas to the north, say up near the Bay Area and into the higher elevations. So a high temperature is 60 in both places, but with a 100% chance of rain in LA. Luckily, SoFi Stadium is covered, but it is not enclosed. So out there, expect a pretty good rain chance through the day. Kickoff is at 4:30 their time, 7:30 our time there in Englewood. Now back here in Central Georgia, the school bus forecast today, clear skies all around 30s this morning, up to 60 later on this afternoon. Then for tonight, an overnight low of about 35. Of course, we will all be busy right around 7:30 as kickoff happens there for the College Football Playoff National Championship. Sunset also at 5:46. Notice those are getting later. Here's the 7-day forecast. So warming up until that cold front comes through on Thursday. High temperature is 71 on Thursday with a 70% chance of storms. And then once we get into the weekend, temperatures much cooler, 53 for Friday and Saturday.